rounds.
Yeah, that too. Combats are usually a lot quicker.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. However, I don't know. It seems like I have to talk more when there's less. When Mikey's not here, I have to. It's like I have to pick up the fucking slack, and I'm like, oh.
You don't have to.
I know I don't, but guess what? You know,
Yeah,
it can be
it's
bad. Yeah,
You talking could be bad. What?
it could be sometimes. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is we're gonna go kill Orcard. Is that what I'm hearing?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right, I guess that's what we're doing. All right.
You certainly could.
Or certainly could try.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, it is. Let's see. Oswin, I believe it is going to be your turn for journal.
Not again.
Wait,
No problem.
Is that right?
Well, with the amount that we have, it sounds about right. I have the rotation of 3 is,
Well,
and I was
no.
two ago. So
it looks like it looks like you just did it.
Did you just do it?
Have both the other people here done it since I've done it?
Yeah, I think you did it not last week,
2
but
weeks
the
ago.
week before.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I believe it is now Dewdrop's turn.
Dewdrop just did it.
Yeah, I just did it.
That would be Beans.
So is it Oswald?
No, Beans. Because it was Beans, then me, then him.
Oh, did you replace someone? Is that why I'm getting confused? No, Oswin.
Yeah, I replaced.
Oh, Krubari wasn't here because he disappeared.
Yep.
Have you got in touch with that? No.
He bailed from
he
the.
Just bailed.
Okay.
Dewdrop. Is it? Wait.
It's Beans' turn. Just it's Beans. Beans, then me, then him.
Oh, yeah. Dewdrop went for Krubari. Okay, I see what happened. Because Krubari was last week and Dewdrop replaced him. So after Krubari would have been... Well, Dewdrop should have gone this week, but since he already went, Juan would have been next.
So I'll pick up the slack.
Okay. So Juan's not here. So Beans, we'll say, is going to take it this week.
Oh my.
And Oswin.
Unless Mikey shows up. Yep.
So I'll just put you to the bottom of the... Well, almost the bottom.
No,
since Beans
second.
Is taking it this week. Okay. All right. So Beans and then Juan will be at the top of the list. All right. So this week we have Beans.
Great.
Dewdrop. As previous scribe, do you want to give us a recap?
Yeah. All right. At the start of last session, the group decided to open 4 chests we found. We managed to get them open with the help of Hulk Leaf and find an assortment of potions, components, blueprints, and recipes. They also find a magical chain shirt. The group heads into the room to our right, which we find out is the generator room. In this room, we encounter a centaur demon. A fierce battle ensues as we fight the demon and manage to win with only minor injuries to the party. Afterwards, we search the desk in the room and find some papers with demon types and names, along with Maho levels. We also find a code that seemed mysterious at first. We then collect the tapestries from the room and send them to the front lobby area. Afterwards, we try to free the dark energy crystal on the pedestal. We end up having no luck due to a strong force protecting the crystal. Before leaving the area, Toadleaf wanted to see the big bad Baylor, who immediately tries to tempt Toadleaf into setting him free. We leave this wing of the building for a moment to try and figure out a way to progress in the labs. Our last option seemed to be a pedestal in the room of the Baylor. The group begins to work diligently in convincing Demi to open the door, and Beans is finally able to get access thanks to the mystery code a person named Malik had left. He also turned the Baylor into a soul crystal. Moving forward, we open the large double doors that open into a second lab full of magical lab equipment and potential items. The group then had a moral dilemma regarding the angel and vow to free her after we finish killing the demons. After a moment, we get the door open, the second door open, and find a library full of books and a demonic presence we struggle to find. We use Fairy Fire to locate this small fiend, and shortly end this session afterwards.
All right, so a couple of things that you missed. Well, one of them wasn't really you missed. You might not have just may not have mentioned it. The Demon Soul Crystal. I don't think you actually obtained it because it said something was created, but you never actually got it, so you're not sure where it was created. I'm not sure if you had added that to your inventories or not, but technically it said something was created, but you never actually, because you were inside the, what's it called? The
Baylor room.
Yeah, the hollow, which Demi said some kind of energy source was created, but you don't know where or where it popped out.
Thank you.
It wouldn't have just been on the floor? Like, where the,
No, there was no crystal on the floor. The essence just kind of got sucked into the hollow. Which I may not have made clear, but yeah, the actual crystal was not there. It was just Demi had said the crystal was created.
Oh, damn it. We just gave some free crystal.
So yeah, I mean, it might be somewhere around, obviously, because, it was probably attached to whatever that experimental thing was, but you just haven't found it yet. The other thing is the angel is getting ready to strike down the imp. Beans was just telling her to stop, and that's kind of where we ended.
Yes.
So we're in the combat order. Beans had said stop, and I guess that's where we'll pick things up. So I have the 10th of fall at 10:30 a.m.
Oh my
magical.
God.
Yeah.
That's horrible. 10:30 a.m.
Yeah, it's still pretty early. At least
it is.
according to my notes here.
Let's see. It doesn't sound wrong.
Yeah, the Magical Miscreants, session 25, Trouble at Chaur. Alright. Now, we'll pick things up with that. First thing, I'm going to stick your bard into the background. So this game, there will be 3 of you. Let me just make a note of that for this game that Juan was AFK. Alright, so yeah, the angel stands down, but she does not seem happy. She says, "Child, I will not suffer an infernal blooded creature like this to live. Let me kill it." And the little imp would say, wait, actually, does it? Yeah, it speaks common. It would say, "Keep her away. I can serve you. I can help you. Do not let her strike me down." What do you all want to do?
Where's the other demon in this room? Imp?
There's no demon. It is just I. I have hidden myself here. I was summoned during a while ago during the experiments, and I have been hiding in this place from both the other demons and from your group. I hoped you just pass by and leave me be. I have no qualms with you.
Any other entities besides you and the 4 of us?
This is not that I know of. I believe you have killed the others that were here. Now, just let me
How
be.
can you benefit us?
Says,
Sorry, Deans.
I have magic. I know of the Hollow. Yes. You wish to control the Hollow better, don't you? I can help with that. There are secrets in this place. I can reveal them to you. Just let me live. And again, the angel says, Beans, do not suffer this infernal life. It must be sent back to the hells. She seems to be getting annoyed.
He seems like a pretty friendly guy, though.
What? Fairy? Why would you say such a thing? It's a devil.
I'm not saying he's nice. I'm just saying he seems a little friendly.
Shira getting a bit agitated. Give me a persuasion check. Toad Leaf.
Okay, all right. Persuasion. Right. Let me pull up my sheet. 24.
Oh, you do have the check button on your token, just FYI. You can always click that to quickly bring up your different checks.
Oh.
Which I have made token actions for this character, but just in general.
Upgrade.
What do you mean? Oh no, you got a +7. Why were you even worried about that roll? You're like, oh no, persuasion. But she seems annoyed, but she doesn't seem like she's getting too agitated. What do you want to do?
I guess I go up to him and, say, I guess I do the usual. Say, hi, my name is Toad the Leaf. It is very nice to meet you. How long have you been in this room?
Says, Toad Leaf, you are Fae. It is good to meet you, though I find your kind often too chaotic to even talk to, too busy playing pranks and causing mischief. Says, yes, it is good to meet you as well.
You did not answer my question.
My apologies. You asked how long I've been here. I've been here for... I lose track of time. I was summoned here by some strange fellow long ago. I don't know exactly for how long, but I would think at least a century had gone past me wandering around this place, no way out. He says, I had many books to read, and at points I fell asleep for who knows how long, as my kind can slow the passage of time a bit when we sleep. But I've been here a long time.
Were you summoned through the circle? How do you know so much about the Hollow?
He says, Yes, I was brought here through some sort of ritual. I believe, I don't know who it was, but he had many demons trapped. He, for some reason, summoned me. I am not a demon. I don't know if he was confused or what happened, but yes, I was brought here too. But I am no demon, I assure you.
We sensed another demon in here. You're not the demon, then. Where is it?
It was a fiendish presence, I believe.
Okay.
Says, yes, fiendish. I am fiendish, or at least my blood would show as being fiendish, but I am no demon, I swear.
Oh. Bad to swear. There's no better. Mother might be disappointed. I swear. But is there something we can call you?
Beans, why do you continue to speak to this fiend? Shira says. This creature is a servant of the devils. Who knows how many horrible things he's done, how many people he's tortured. He must be struck down. He says, you, angel, you don't know anything about me. He kind of hisses at her, and she draws her sword. She says, do not force me to suffer this, Beans. I sense you have a good soul. You jeopardize it by even hearing out a fiend like this.
What if he's friendly? What if he can do good?
He is not friendly.
I ask, what can we call you?
He will.
Besides Angel Bait.
Yeah.
He says, I am known as Acrid.
Acrid.
Yes.
Ohio?
Are you a good person? Can you be good?
I'm not a person, but I can do what is asked of me if you are to spare me. I can make a deal with you, a devil's pact. Such things cannot be broken, and I can pledge my services for a reasonable amount of time, of course.
What do you think, Beans? If he's trying to do good?
I am pretty conflicted right now.
I'm a little conflicted as well.
I'm not. He's only made words. He hasn't shown or proven that he's worthwhile.
Can I get an
Maybe
insight? Can I get an insight, Lou?
Yeah, if you want to give me an active insight, sure.
All right. Yeah. Oh shit.
Not there. Ruin your pants.
So, you, what would you get?
I read his mind.
Well, you wouldn't read his mind.
I know.
But you don't know. You definitely feel like he is nervous, which could mean he's lying about something, but also like he is being threatened by the angel. So you don't think anything he said has been like completely misleading? You would guess he's just cowardly and is saying whatever he can to have you not unleash the angel on him, which would be a very quick fight.
Yeah, go ahead, Toadleaf.
Or very short.
I guess Toadleaf would say, he would say, well, we already, look what we did for Gurglow. He's already a good guy. We're working very hard. We could probably do the same for this guy.
Who is this Gurglow? It sounds like another demon, Shira says. Do you consort with fiends?
No, he's an ogre. He's an ogre.
Giant
Toadleaf.
kid.
Yeah, Toadleaf. Shira, why don't we step into this other room for a minute and let Toadleaf have a conversation.
That's just the default imp info, Oswin.
Okay.
So she seems annoyed, but she can't really say no, so she will follow you and say, Beans, please do not fall for the words of this vile creature. Just let me kill him. He will be sent back to the infernal, he will be sent back to the hells, and then he will not plague your world anymore. Gaian should not suffer his kind.
I do agree.
Should they suffer? Oh,
go ahead.
He was just gonna butt in and say, should they suffer my kind? Or are we not good enough to be here?
This is the Fae are mischievous and can be dangerous, but they are no devils. I am not enemies with your kind, Toadleaf, but I am sworn to protect the realms against devils and demons alike.
This devil creature may help lead us to other devils in this area and make sure that this area is secure.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's not gonna help too much.
Guidance.
13. So she lowers her voice a bit. She says, "You mean to trick him into aiding us in ending other evils?"
Before we send him back to the plane of the hells.
It's a risky play. If he were to escape, others could be...
He is merely an imp. I think you haven't met my hawk yet, but I think my hawk would be able to take care of this imp very quickly.
Any demonkin should not, or devilkin should not be underestimated. While imps are small and easy to kill, they do have a poisonous tail, which could be fatal to most normal people. He says, and the lies they spin can also be poisonous to the soul.
That is great info. Let us use caution. See where Toadleaf and Oswin are able to take this, but I do agree that we should rid this plane of this being. We just might be able to get some info from him and make sure other demon kind aren't here.
Alright, she says, "Well, I cannot oppose you, as I am bound to you to serve, but you have my opinion on this."
I appreciate your insights. It's very valuable.
And the imp will say to Toadleaf after they leave, "You should be careful. The Celestials are dangerous folk. You can trust me. I am bound, or I can bind myself to serve you, and it will do me no good to bring your wrath upon me. But that one, she could turn on you in any instant, especially if you are allowing me to live. I would be cautious."
What do you think about that, Oswin? I wouldn't mind doing it if I could maybe teach him how to do good.
Not possible, but if he can benefit us. So far, all he's done is talk, saying that he could benefit us, but he hasn't shown anything worthwhile to me. So I'm on the fence of getting rid of him.
Well, I can benefit you. As I said, I would be willing to sign a contract, at which point I would be bound to benefit you.
That would be between you and him, Toadleaf.
I'd have to see the contract.
He says, "I can create a devil's bargain. I would agree to serve in the condition that I would not be killed."
That is it.
Or sent back to the hells. That is all I ask. That once I serve and do as you command, that I be set free and left alone. Finally, able to leave this place.
How about this? You serve me for but 100 years, and you are free.
This is 100 years. This is quite a long time.
It's going to take me a long time to get you to do good.
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Because he's trying to get him to do good. Yeah. Let's see. Persuasion at disadvantage. Yeah. All right. Let's roll it.
You gonna spend a point? Nope. Okay.
Wait a second. Hold up. Wait. Let me see what I got here. Bio. Oh yeah. Wait. I would have a point. Yeah. I'm gonna spend that because I just did my. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll again.
Spend what?
I'm gonna spend my story point I got today.
Have you not spent it on any of the combats yet?
No.
He just did the notes, so therefore.
No, but I mean, like, you can only spend 1 point a day. Have you not spent any today?
No, I've not, and not in this day.
Okay.
You meant the 24-hour, not the today's.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Where are you tracking your story points?
I deleted it because I didn't have any. I just got one.
Okay. So I'll just make a resource for this just in case. So you can spend 1 each day and it'll reset on a long rest. But you said you have 1 now?
I do from doing the thing today.
Okay.
Right?
Sorry.
Alright.
Yeah.
So let's see. Guess you could just track those in bio or something. They really need like an extra resources tab.
I was tracking them when I had them, but after I used them, I was like, yeah, I'll wait till I get another one. And then I used it just now.
Alright. Yeah, maybe like if you get another one, just track in bio. Because yeah, like the resources one here, since like you can use 1 per day, I set it up now, so like yeah, it can. Okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
so you've used it for today. I'll put it to 0. Go ahead and do a reroll.
Okay. All right.
So 13.
I mean, let me see if I have something. I have magical guidance. You can tap into your inner wellspring of magic to try to conjure success from failure. You make an ability check.
So this isn't exactly a failure, but you can re-roll it since it's vague,
Okay.
if you want.
I'll use a story point.
Oh, but wait, sorry. The story point re-roll, it's kind of the same thing, whereas you have to take the re-roll.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
You can't keep
on top of each other.
You can't keep, like, re-rolling, basically. So, let's see, 13. He says, 100 years seems unreasonable. Perhaps, if I was to do 100 years, I could change the bargain a bit. He says, I will allow myself to serve you if you allow yourself to be connected to my patron, a powerful devil. He maybe even can help with your abilities.
It is a little spooky. I'm not really sure about that.
He says, well, if you were to become someone of... if you were to become an ally of his, I could justify lending my services for that period of time. Otherwise, 100 years seems a bit much.
What will he do? Will he make me do stuff? I don't want to do anything evil.
Says he cannot force you to do anything unless you accept the powers he presents. And even then, he cannot force you. My kind never force. We make deals. We sign contracts.
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about this.
He says, well, as I said, in fairness, I think 100 years is a bit much. If you just wish some help from me quickly, then I can offer my services to help you with the Hollow and reveal the secrets of this place, and then I will be on my way.
What about final offer? What about 50? And then if you do not like that, we send you back.
Give me another persuasion at disadvantage. He says 50 years is still quite a long time. My patron might slay me just for
20.
Considering such an offer. He says, what do I get in return for putting up so much of my time to serve you?
You get to learn what it is to be a good person.
And he says, it does not sound at all intriguing to me.
You also get to experience good food, friendship, companionship, for whatever passes for that for you. I'm not really sure.
He says, I think I will stick with my original offer for the contract.
What do you think, Oswin?
And
I don't
Beans,
like letting him go.
You could
for
come in
nothing.
here again if you wanted to, because you would have finished talking to the to Shira.
Oh, I'm giving them their steak.
I don't think he will. I don't think he's providing enough. He's being too vague.
Says, Vague, I've told you exactly what I offer. I will get you into the secret areas of this strange dwarven laboratory. It's very straightforward.
Shoot, I'm gonna use message actually.
Okay.
To oh no, I don't have it. Never mind. Just kidding. I traded it out.
No, but you can say that you've told us everything, and you could be lying about telling us everything. That's where I'm having an issue.
He says, not with the devil contract. If I were to lie, I would be punished by the terms of the contract. This is why we have contracts. We are not demons.
Uh-huh.
I have one more. Just one more offer. And if you do not accept it, so be it. 25 years or be sent back.
Be sent back? You mean you will slay me?
I would rather not.
Give me an intimidation check.
Boom. 16.
He says, 25 years for nothing. How is... I'm getting nothing out of this. How is this fair? He seems to be getting a little desperate.
You could have gained quite a good bit.
He says, no,
you never know.
Your learning would be worthless to me. I serve under terms. You would force me like some sort of slave.
No. To be fair, he has not enslaved the ogre that's agreed to work with him.
He says,
he's benefiting already.
Totally. What does this thing want?
He wants some kind of contract for me for his boss.
What does this thing want for showing us the secrets of this place?
Freedom.
Just to be let free, little one. I do not wish any ill-being upon your group. I just wish to leave.
Freedom on this plane?
Yes.
Or freedom back home on your plane? Why do you not want to go home?
Because I've been summoned here, and it is quite painful to have to be killed here and sent back.
You're asking?
Give me an insight check on that.
While you're doing that, or what? Who? Just him?
Just any of you who want to.
Death is quick. It does not hurt.
19?
You think he would probably get up to no good on this plane if left here. Dewdrop.
Okay.
I knew that without even...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he just wants to be let loose on the, Gaian?
I'm offering you...
Probably because he could serve his patron better here.
Yeah.
As he just mentioned, he is, as most imps are, bound to some kind of more powerful devil.
So Toad Leaf says, I'm offering you freedom along by my side. And then at a certain point, you are being set free.
Basically, Imp, he's guaranteeing you a somewhat of a protector on this world because you'd be under his service, therefore.
So 25 years to serve you, and then you would kill me and send me back to the hells.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be above. I thought you wanted to stay.
He says, I'm just assuming that is what would happen. After I served you, you would send me back through death.
By that time, I'm sure your heart will have grown just as you have. And you will be a better person for it. And you'll be set free into the world.
He would say,
I'm not okay with that.
He says, may I think about it for a moment?
You have but a moment. Yes.
Alright, so he kind of sits down there, closing his eyes. What do you all want to do?
And if Matt said something, I didn't hear it.
Toad Leaf, I'm really not okay with that. I think at this point we should let Ashira have send this fiend back to the layers of hell. If it's not willing to show us these secrets in the hollow.
Well, he is thinking about the deal I just made him. It's a pretty good deal.
So he will open his eyes and say, I will sign a contract with you to serve you for 25 years under certain stipulations.
See, Beans?
What are the stipulations?
He would say, I have a contract, a fairly standard contract for devil servitude. And he kind of waves his hands as a small burning paper comes into view with a bunch of writing on it. He says, you are free to look this over and see if it is to your liking.
Not really good at common. Can we have Beans take a look at it?
Anyone who wishes.
I'm gonna walk out and, hey, Beans, you were wanted in there. Hello, Shira. How are you doing? Besides, not good about this thing.
What are your thoughts before I walk back in?
I don't like it, but I'm not the one making the deal.
Yes. What can I do, Toad Leaf?
Could you take a look at this and make sure he's not trying to mess me up? Trying not to make a bargain that I not understand.
I guarantee you, he is.
Well, take a look at the writing.
So you could use intelligence or wisdom to look over this contract.
Oh shit.
So let's see. What would you get with that? So the contract, for the most part, is basically just saying that the imp would be bound to serve you. You would not be permitted to put him in any suicidal situations, just for the purpose of, killing him off to send him home quicker. You don't see anything else too out of the ordinary about this.
And
go ahead.
Cool. I'll ask Toad Leaf, and what do you owe this imp and its lord?
After the contract is over and I have worked my magic, he will be free.
On this plane.
But that's 25 years. I could do a lot in that time. I'm not the young.
What if you break this contract?
What if I break the contract?
Yes.
What is? Look at the clause.
So the penalty for breaking the contract, if you kind of read further, there is 2 stipulations upon breach. The first one is that Toad Leaf would be bound to a being called Gawaina, which might be who this imp serves. And basically it's like a really nasty servitude where Gawaina could basically do whatever he, or you're not sure, maybe she wants with you.
Cool. And there was a second part, or just that one part?
The second part is Gawaina, if she chooses to not take your servitude, she could drain you of your life force, basically just killing you.
So don't violate the contract. Okay, good to know.
Well, she could either take your servitude or kill you if you violate the contract. Yes, basically.
I will look at Toadleaf and tell Toadleaf, this is a terrible idea. It is your life to live, but be warned, I will not hesitate to end your life if I need to.
Actually,
Walk
I'd like
back
to
out.
see that contract, and all I'm looking for is what it relates to people not Toadleaf. If it's specifically just with Toadleaf, or if it's asking for
Great
anybody
idea.
else.
Sure, give
That is
me int or wisdom.
I'm
That's a good
gonna
idea.
give guidance to Oswin.
So there
Oh.
is kind of a weird subsection of the contract that you're not sure if Beans didn't notice or maybe didn't think much of, but it says something about anyone who might be accomplice to the breach of contract would be bound by some kind of weird infernal subsection of this contract, which if you go look at would say you would owe her or him, whoever this Gawaina is, an act of servitude, but nothing nearly as sheer as what Toadleaf would be in trouble for.
What's this acquaintance to... Wait, what was that again? Acquaintance?
Yeah, like a subsection for those who might be accomplices to a breach of contract.
So please explain what this accomplice of breach of contract means.
He says, certainly. So, in the event that contract is breached, if those involved were somehow to breach on behalf of the one who is bound by the contract, they too would be punished. He says, what? Wait, are you talking in character, Beans? You can just talk. You shouldn't type out unless it's OOC.
Cool. Yeah, I would pop back in and say, we have talked for too long. Show us these secrets and prepare yourself to head back to your plane.
He says, I will not show secrets unless the contract is agreed to.
It's a terrible contract for Toadleaf.
Take out the part about the other people, and I will sign it.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay, persuasion. Yeah, wait, I can re-roll that with magical guidance.
You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Persuasion.
13. So he seems nervous. I'll give you advantage because basically Beans is threatening him at this point. He would say, fine. Your friends can be unbound. It will just be you who will pay penance for violations. And he kind of waves his little finger, and you would see the basically the subsection vanish.
Okay. All right, and Toadleaf says, "It is my job to make you do good." And then he
Beans will say,
signs,
Toadleaf, I will not hesitate to kill you as well.
"You're trying to kill me?"
If you
For
do
making,
stupid, yeah.
yeah, for making deals with the devil, I will not hesitate.
That is so rude. What if he could be a good person?
He is a devil. Ishir has spoken wise words.
He says, Fairy, you would be a fool to bind yourself to such an evil being and his master. Please, just let me end this creature's life.
I agree with what Ishir is saying.
Yep.
He could be useful. Not going to do this no more. He could be useful. And
says, such harsh judgment. I have done nothing to any of you. Please, Toadleaf, if you sign this, I swear I shall serve you faithfully.
Then you shall do so. And he signs it.
Alright, so you kind of put your finger to the contract, and you feel almost instantly like a little prick as a drop of blood comes out of your finger and stains the bottom of this infernal contract, which will then flare up and vanish. And the imp says, "Yes, master, I am yours to command," and he bows to Toadleaf.
Now show us what we need to find around here. We need to find out what's going on around here.
He says, of course, I can. What do you wish me to reveal? I can reveal anything that I know about, including the Hollow.
All of it about the Hollow.
Yes, of course. So he's going to kind of fly up this way, looking kind of nervous as he goes near the angel. She looks to Beans, as if like looking for an okay to just kill him.
Oh, I really want to, but I don't want to damn Toadleaf.
That's true. Knowing what that contract says, he'd be in big trouble if he just like murdered this thing now.
So fucked. But it would be hilarious, Matt. That would be absolutely hilarious.
He says, if you ever wish to view the contract again, master, of course I can show it to you. And yeah, he's just going to keep flying. He says, I was able to connect to the Hollow, and I was given certain abilities through my connections to it. I can help you activate things around this lab if there are things you wish to happen. And by the way, I don't think you guys... Did you search this room yet?
No.
Not yet.
I feel like you just kind of ran past and did the next room for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Because there's a bunch of stuff in here.
Yeah. I have detect magic upgrade.
We haven't searched this room or that room, so...
Yeah.
Alright, well, he's just going to fly away. Do you want to...
Cool. Toby, following Aspen, maybe we take our time to search through these rooms.
You guys go that way, I'll search this one.
Cool. I'm going to help you search and guide you on your way. And I'll ask Ashira just to follow Toadleaf and make sure
she
doesn't cause too much ruckus.
So
that's funny.
She is going to say that is the last of the outsider fiends within this place. If you're not going to kill it, then I believe our agreement is done. Do you still plan to set me free?
Do it.
Yeah. I appreciate your help, Ashira.
She says, she seems a bit surprised. She says, I was not expecting you to actually follow through. You have more honor than I thought, small one.
I am not the fairy.
Well, know that Shira is in your debt for doing, as you said, without needing some kind of contract to force you to do so.
Who is your god?
She says, I serve Palor.
Palor, oh, yes.
God of the sun, fertility, and the harvest.
I am very familiar with Palor. I studied her church. Helped me when I was just a young gnome back in the day.
Well,
but yeah, I hope to. I wish you nothing but the best. Is there a trinket of yours that we might be able to trade, and I can give you a trinket of mine, that we not forget each other?
My weapons and armaments would do you no good, small one. I am outfitted in the angelic fires of my plane. They only function to serve my kind.
So I understand. I was just going to give you a little coin that I had inscribed as a way for you to remember me, and hoping you might have something as a way for me to remember you.
Give me a persuasion check. Actually, just give me charisma.
I mean, they're the same. I am untrained.
So she says, is very kind of you. I don't really have possessions here other than my armaments. Or else I would give you a gift back. But if you wish to give me something, I can keep it with me and take it to my home realm.
Cool. I will, give her a little silver piece that has my name, has beans written on it.
Alright, she will pocket the silver piece
book.
and nod approvingly. And she says, well, I'm ready to return whenever you wish to release me. Once again,
I hope
thank you.
we cross paths in a positive manner in the future. Long live Paylor. Live long and prosper, and I'll let her go. However that looks.
Alright. Where is she? Weird. Thought I made a character sheet for her. Now I don't see it. Give me a moment.
I thought you had as well.
No worries.
Yeah, we ain't in no rush.
No, maybe I never actually put her name. Alright, so I'll just make this her.
As we're looking around this room, we'll turn to Osman and say I'm very saddened by our little fairy friend.
So she...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
She will smile as she starts to fade away and finally just vanish. What do you want to do?
Agreed. How we get this over with?
Yeah, let's start searching this room.
Alright, so which room are you searching first?
Library.
The library.
Alright. So there are a couple of labs here. There's an alchemy lab. There is a magical laboratory. And it looks like some sort of strange table with these odd...
In the room we're in right now?
In this room. Or are you talking about the library? The library has books. There's tons of books.
That stands out.
I mean, you can do a perception and try to do a quick scan of the books to see if you find anything. I'll take an investigation as well, either of those.
Cool. And I'll give guidance to not Oswin.
Okay. So you're looking through the books. This is gonna take some time. So while you're doing this, let me switch over to Toadleaf. Because I have a feeling what he's doing will not take as long. So cool. Toadleaf, I assume you follow him back to the Hollow Point room?
Yeah, but I won't be at my desk for a minute because I'm getting ready for work. So.
All right. So he would walk up to the hollow and say, "I will connect to the hollow and and uncover the secrets that you have asked for, Master."
Good.
He says, "Is there anything else you wish of me while I am in there?" He says, "I've had much time to figure out this place, as I was trapped here for a long time."
Just unlock all the secrets and make everything available.
Yes, I'll do that. And let's take a quick break, because I gotta check something. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, I'll be back, I don't know, 5 to 10. Shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
So, how more chaotic
I
can you
mean,
get?
You're following your character. Yeah, we have no problem with that.
yeah. You return to being evil.
Not at all.
I thought Toadleaf was supposed to be one of your good characters.
He is. He wants to force a demon to do good. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. Dig it. Be warned. Beans will kill you.
Beans probably could. Toadleaf's not too powerful.
And then he'll kill the imp.
Eh.
But it sounds like
Okay.
we've cleared this place of demons. Should we
Well, we're about to.
unlock it from Demi's perspective?
Demi's an AI, right? I mean,
I
not
don't
like
think she's.
right?
I think she's a robot, not a. Well, that's what AI is, but yeah.
I'll be back in a minute.
Cool.
I'll tell y'all when I get to work, basically. So I'll be like a few minutes.
Cool. Well, was not expecting our party to be tied to demons anymore, or ever.
I mean, funnily enough, it's not a demon; it's a devil.
Well, I guess statement goes the same with devils. I was not expecting that.
I think it's. I don't know. I think there's comedy in it, personally.
Yeah. How you been doing, Oswin?
You must have stepped away.
Yeah. Well, it seems like we got most of the Alcavian labs now.
Yay! Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, you were good. This could be. Let's see. Cool. I copied down that teleportation circle. We haven't figured out that crystal, how to open that up.
Nope.
Nor have we figured out what the random pillars are. Or do.
Be interesting.
Yeah. How you been doing lately?
Work.
That's what it seems like.
I'm tired of it, but it's also what's bringing me money, so I can afford this house. So
Yep. And all your D&D games.
that's no. The D&D games are to afford my sanity because I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
How are things with you and yours?
Oh, good. You know, yeah, my daughter's grown quick, and like her brain is developing so fast, and that's cool to see. New job is a lot of fun and seems to be a pretty solid team.
Good.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
yeah. You know, having co-workers who work with you rather than against you makes a world of difference.
What?
Yeah. But yeah, this fall it's been hot here, and
Yeah.
that will probably mean that this fall's harvest will be really rough. But it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the boss there doesn't really like showing up too early, so that's always a good thing. Last time
See,
I was work, yeah,
I like earlier, just because
Yeah.
to get it done with, so I can have the rest of the day myself.
yeah.
Hasn't been working that way since I've been just working
Just
early
show
and
up
late.
early.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, hi. I mean, hello.
Hello.
How goes it?
It goes fine. Just had to use the restroom.
Right.
It happens.
I guess. Yeah, whenever you want to start, Lou. I'm heading to work, but I'm here on the phone. So.
All right. Sure. So. There is, so you're going to have him connect and you told him to just unlock the secrets?
Yeah, I just told him to go ahead and unlock everything, you know.
He says there is also a teleportation option that these dwarves seem to use to travel between hollow points. I can unlock that too as well. I believe there are still some places that might be accessible. He
Holy
says,
cow!
I see you've cleared this place of the Baylor that was trapped here. So now that now that it's clear, I believe you can use this to teleport.
Hey, there's another thing. There was a crystal that. Wait, yeah. No, Beans, you told us about the whole crystal thing, right?
We all saw it.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
So,
yeah. So there was a crystal that was in the being protected by the force field in the one room.
no. So the
But
soul
yeah,
crystal that
yeah,
Soul
that you
crystal.
yeah,
for the Baylor.
yes.
So yeah, you
You were
told
over
everybody
there.
about that, and
Yeah,
that we didn't get it.
yeah.
Okay. So Toadleaf says, "Could you maybe try to locate a soul crystal?"
A soul crystal. I do not know what that is, but I can see. I'll see. Maybe maybe this place has a log of where it might be kept.
Sounds good.
All right, so he is going to connect. Weirdly enough, when he touches the handprint, instead of just becoming like white-eyed, he completely vanishes.
Ruh-roh.
It's like poofs away.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there a moment, kind of worrying a little about what might happen, when you suddenly hear elsewhere in this place. Sounds like doors opening, which is going to include the area near Beans. So as you all are kind of searching through these books, you would hear what sounds like a door or a wall sliding open somewhere near you. And you realize it's coming from out in the laboratory.
Cool. Oh.
And you would see that the wall here has opened, revealing what looks like some sort of magical circle.
I'll call Osman over. Cautiously approach.
And
Cool.
real quick, yeah, Toadleaf. Well, you said you're not at your desk anyway, so we'll get back to you. But yeah, what do you want to
do? Look at this. Can I tell what type of circle it is? What's
Give me an Arcana check.
Can I guide myself?
Yep.
Cool.
You believe it is, in fact, a teleportation circle, which is a certain type of circle that can be used with the teleportation circle spell.
Cool. I will copy it down in my notebook.
Alright, so you copy down the Alcavian Labs teleportation circle. So I guess
Cool.
add it to a list of circles that you now know.
Cool.
You realize it wouldn't be of much use now, but if you ever get that spell, that you could always come back to this place.
Have it in my book.
Okay.
But yeah, section 25. Great. Cool. Yeah. Then I guess we're just gonna keep looking around the library and labs here.
Okay. So a little while later, Toadleaf, you would see the devil Acrid reappear and say, I don't know where your soul stone is, but I can, I believe all these secret areas have been opened. He says, now, according to this very angry Demi, none of the other teleportation hollows have been powered. So currently there are no other destinations.
Oh, well, that is not good.
Yes, it is unfortunate. I'm sorry, Master. I did what I could.
Thank you for helping out. You did the good deed.
Says, well, I'm glad I have done well for you, as is my job.
And then Toadleaf would say, now let us go join the others.
He says, the secret areas have been open in 3 places. One within the Eastern Labs, one within the storage area, and one in the entry halls. I believe the storage area is nearby if we wish to look there first.
Oh, well, let's check it out.
Alright. So the 2 of you are still searching the library. So Toadleaf, you go into the room where the demons were that you were fighting. And you see it looks like the wall here is opened, revealing a back room with some kind of pedestal, as well as one of those obsidian boxes, the ones that require some kind of code or puzzle to open. On top of the pedestal looks like a crystal is pulsing with strange reddish energy.
And you said this is where I'm at currently?
Yes.
Okay. I say, oh my gosh, this must be the crystal.
Yes, Master. This is likely the crystal.
I pick it up with a cloth because I don't want to risk touching this thing.
All right. You pick up the crystal. It pulses a little when you touch it, but it doesn't seem to do anything to you. He says, Master, if this is magical, a cloth will do very little to protect you from it.
I did not think about that. I must admit.
Well, luckily it did not seem to do anything to you.
That is good.
Give me a wisdom save.
I wish I could.
I'll roll it for you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be at work in 3 minutes. But yeah.
Let's see. What's your wisdom save? Not great.
Oh God.
All right. So you feel a little strange as you're talking there. Almost like something felt off for a moment, but yeah, nothing seems to have changed. You just kind of shake it off as just a weird feeling.
And this is after touching that crystal?
Yeah, this is after he said, a cloth won't do much to protect you from whatever magic is part of that crystal. And he says, well, what are you going to do with the crystal? He says, that looks delicate, Master. You should be cautious. Pulsing with that much energy, it could be disastrous should that shatter.
I want to say, I think I have a bag of holding, do I not?
I don't know, do you?
That's a good question. I could check in a second. Yeah, I want to say I do.
I see a bunch of wand bag of holdings in
the
party.
The party inventory, but
I don't see
I think we do have 2 bags of holding.
If I don't,
keeping track of it on your.
Yeah. So if that was the case, I'd put it. I have a pouch. I'll put it with the other, I guess, dark crystal in that pouch.
What's in that pouch?
Just the dark energy crystal, the other one from way back.
Which dark energy crystal?
I literally brought it up last game. The one from that that other crypty kind of place we went to.
Oh, the one that wasn't powered.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that wasn't actually a. Okay, yeah, that was the one that was on that pedestal that was somehow connected to that cage. I think you're talking about.
Yeah, you said it was evil.
Yeah, you sensed evil coming from it, but it didn't seem like there was any dark energy pulsing within it. At least not to the extent this one is.
I see. Okay. I didn't realize that prior. I didn't know. Okay. All right.
But sure. Yeah, I don't see a bag of holding on your sheet, so you might not have one.
That's fine.
But-
I guess I don't. But yeah, I'll just put it with that crystal. It's in a pouch. So.
Okay.
But yeah, don't worry about putting it on there. I'll take care of it.
All right. So at this point,
Yeah, if you want to switch to them real quick, and I'll be back in about 4 minutes.
Yeah, at this point, I'll say, Oswin, you noticed a book that might be of some value. Scanning through it quickly, you would find some recipes.
Excellent. That book will be going into my bag of holding.
Okay. Let's see, what is exactly in here? It looks like a book about elementals. I'll say it weighs about 5 pounds. It is the Book of Elemental Control and Summoning, and it has recipes to craft various elemental gems, which each of them summons and controls a different type of elemental. So let me see which ones are there, just so you can add them to your recipes list. Elemental gem. So there's the Emerald Elemental Gem, the Yellow Diamond Elemental Gem.
Yellow Diamond?
Yeah, so the Emerald one, well, the Yellow Diamond summons a Earth Elemental, and the green one, the Emerald, summons a Water Elemental. The red corundum summons a fire elemental. I think the blue sapphire summons an air elemental. Yeah. So there's the 4 gems. The emerald elemental, the red corundum elemental, yellow diamond elemental gem, and the blue sapphire. So you get those 4 recipes.
Excellent.
Okay. So that's... Let me just make a note of that. What do you want to do?
After I'm done searching through, and that's pretty much it, I'm going to join Beans in searching the laboratory.
Alright, let me just... Yellow diamond...
I've noted it and sent a copy of the message to Beans just so it's
Sweet.
documented.
I'm putting it in the party inventory as it's under your possession.
Excellent.
Well, are you putting this in the party inventory, or is he taking it in his inventory?
I'm marking it as it's in Oswin's bag of holding.
Okay, so it's not on
The
his sheet
recipes.
then. It's just in...
Correct.
Well, the recipes you don't... I mean, the book you can, I guess, keep wherever, as long as it's not on both the, party treasury and in someone's inventory. That should never happen. So,
well, basically what's going to happen is I put it in mine, and as soon as we have a chance to sit down and stop, I'm going to converse with Beans about it, but I put the physical book in mine temporarily.
Okay, so then it's just on your character sheet right now then.
Yes.
Okay. The recipes you can record, elsewhere. Those you just kind of have. So I don't know if this group has a recipe section somewhere.
That's where it's recorded. We
Okay.
do have a recipe section. I didn't put it anywhere else.
Okay, so the physical book is just in his. Got it. All right. So you said now you are searching the laboratory, right?
Correct.
Now, Oswin, you're an artificer, aren't you?
Correct.
So you would recognize one of these tables as being a machine shop, like a place where basically parts can be put together to form contraptions. It's like a different type of laboratory. Not something you usually see.
I'm geeking out and telling Beans all about it. Oh, look, and this one can
That'd be over
do
here.
this. Oh, that one over there.
So these two are basically a magical laboratory. This one is a alchemy lab, and this one is kind of like a machine shop laboratory. These are a bunch of potions in a display. And I will say that you would note that all of these laboratories are very high quality. Could even be magical.
Is my detect magic still up?
At this point,
it was up till 1040.
1040, so no, it would be down now, because it's now about 11.
Great.
Yeah, Dewdrop. All we did is started investigating. We found one book, documented it, and we're getting to work checking out the laboratory.
Yeah. So, if you search the little machine shop area, you would find some parts. Give me an Arcana check.
And I'll give guidance on you, Austin.
Oh, alright, well. So you probably wouldn't recognize any of the stuff on this table. None of these metal gears or anything. They don't make much sense to you. They might be for some very old machines that no longer exist.
Would I be able to make an Arcana check?
I mean,
Or
you'd probably, yeah, you'd probably just get what he kind of knew already,
Cool.
that this is some sort
Great.
of artificer lab.
Cool.
The tools here are meant to create like small magical metal contraptions, basically, and parts for machines. Let's see. Is there anything of value on the table? There could be.
What would you like me to do to check for anything valuable on the table?
I would like you to wait while I check my notes.
Okay. No worries.
No.
I thought you were trying to figure out, waiting for me to respond.
No, I'm just, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to see what is here in my notes. If this would, actually, I don't know, yeah, I don't know if this would do anything for you at this point in the story. So yeah, these parts probably, as I said, just from looking at them, you wouldn't know much about what they're used for. But these could be valuable if you were to find some sort of ancient machinery.
Understood. I'm going to take notes of what's here and like do rough drawings of them in a book type thing. And where it's located and whatnot.
Okay. Got it.
So that's going to take me a while he's checking out the magical stuff.
Austin, why don't you... Oh, I was going to say, let me copy these down in my books, and you can continue looking around. I don't know if you've explored everything in here yet.
Oh, okay.
Your call.
Nice hole in the wall. What's this about?
That's a teleportation circle. I haven't mastered Yeah, I haven't mastered that spell yet, but
Okay.
with a little bit more experience, I've copied it down in my book, so we will be able to return here with ease.
Excellent.
All right, so
So I'm gonna go check out this one.
yeah, so at the lab here, you would notice a recipe on the table for creating armor of resistance to necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
And it looks
Yep.
like someone was in the process of creating a set of chainmail with necrotic resistance on it. All the what's it called? All the ingredients are here, and the ritual is underway, but it's not completed yet. You think it requires about 2 more days to complete this?
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Beans, I'm gonna be here about 2 more days.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll be reading books in the library.
Oh, hey, check out this book, and I'm holding it up in my hand.
Right, so you can add the. It's not the recipe is not a book, by the way. It's just a piece of paper. It's like
Cool.
No,
couple of scrolls.
I was holding up the book that I found in the other room while I'm staring at the stuff. So like, oh, by the way, Beans, check this out, and then holding up the book from the other room while I'm staring
And you
at me.
said chainmail?
Yeah. What's currently being created is a set of chainmail, and you got a recipe for creating armor of necrotic resistance. Doesn't have to be chainmail.
Great.
Just to put that, to basically put that enchantment on a piece of armor.
Yeah.
So it looks like you could also disrupt the current enchantment to just get the components back, like basically destroy the crafting job.
Cool.
But if you spend another 2 days on this, Oswin, you believe it should finish the armor, or you'd be able to finish it.
Beans, I got a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
First take this book. I think you're
Thank
going to
you.
like it more than me. It's something to do with about gems and summoning elementals.
Ah, thank you.
Therefore, it's now out of my box and into his. 5 pounds of a book. So the question I have for you is a recipe for necrotic resistance for armor. And this chainmail right here looks like it's about 2 days out from being finished with that. So either we stay here 2 more days while I finish this, or Lou, how long do you think it would take for me to strip that stuff safely?
Oh, you could just do it now. Like, you basically just grab all the ritual stuff, and you would probably get about. Well, you make an Arcana check to see how much of the components you could recover. It would be an arcane components.
I'll look at Oswin and look over to the library, look back at Oswin, and back to the library and say, so what you're saying is we have 2 days that I can read books?
And check out the place.
Yeah. We should consult with our friends. We do want to make sure the siege is ended on town of Chaur, but 2 days should not take it should be worth it.
Alright, so I'm going to skip back to Toadleaf because I think
Great.
he's ready again.
Okay.
So Toadleaf, you've taken this crystal,
Yeah.
putting it in your pocket.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of holding it, looking at it, and what's the little devil's name?
Acrid,
yeah.
I say, Acrid, what do you think we should do with this?
So I don't know, Master. It's some sort of magical crystal, but my knowledge of magic is limited. If I had to guess, it might be like that other crystal that I saw, which is powering this entire area. The one protected by the force field.
Do you think we should tell the others about this?
I don't know. They're quite violent and angry. Perhaps we should keep this to ourselves.
Interesting. That was a trick.
What? What do you mean, Master?
The good option would have been to say yes. We have to tell them about the crystal.
Oh, I apologize. I did not realize I was supposed to be telling you certain answers. I thought you were just asking for my opinion.
And this is how we start to change your opinion. And then he puts the crystal away and says, help me carry this box back to them.
Very well, Master. I can't actually carry it, but I can, I guess, watch you carry it.
I'm a little guy. I need a little help.
Says I am much smaller than you, Master.
He goes big toed leaf and carries it over his shoulder. Fine then, I'll do it myself.
Alright. So you are heading back. Go ahead and head back to the lab.
Yeah.
Just in case you encounter danger.
Oh, God.
You can highlight yourself and the torch and move you both at the same time.
I don't know how to do that.
Have you ever played an RTS? Click and drag?
Yeah. Okay.
Just click and drag. Same way you'd highlight multiple units in an RTS.
I like that. That's awesome.
Alright, so
Okay.
on your way back, carrying this, you would notice there is another door open in this room over here. You'd also hear your friends searching the laboratory up ahead.
Accurate, there's another door.
He says, yes, Master, this must have been one of the secret areas I opened.
Interesting. Let me take a look.
Alright, so there are 2 more of the obsidian boxes in here.
I'll have to come back for these, and then I go to carry this one again.
Okay.
I'm putting it like right here, and then I want to go back for the other 2.
Alright, so you all would see Toadleaf come in here as you're discussing this, what to do about this magical laboratory.
You see Hulkleaf come in. He's like, "Roar! I found this. There's more. I'm going to get it."
Let's see, bring the other 2 in.
Yeah, I'm gonna inspect them first to make sure they're not trapped. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
No, they don't seem to be trapped.
I found 3 chests, and then I found this. You made this, Beans.
He would present to you the demonic soul crystal, or at least what you assume is the demonic soul crystal.
Well,
I wouldn't touch it. Something happened when I touched it, and I'm not really sure.
So, cool. Yeah, thank you. I do have Mage Hand.
Oh, well, then here.
Sorts of dangerous things. You should, use a Mage Hand. Do you not know that magic? I thought it was taught in every high school.
I never needed it.
Ah, okay.
I can always fly. I can just fly and grab what I need.
That is it. That is true. Thank you, totally.
So he holds out his hand with the crystal. Are you taking it or no?
Yeah. I'll ask Juan to open his bag of holding, and well, Aslan, what do you think is a good place to store this?
Yeah.
It looks pretty fragile.
Yeah.
I should just mention that I was the one who opened these secret areas, the little imp says.
How dare you take credit for your master's work?
I'm
actually
not taking credit.
You just tried to.
But it was him. He did it.
Oh, okay.
He just growls at Beans.
Well, yeah. It's gonna take some time to get used to you, little evil one.
I honestly fear what Toadleaf would do with that crystal. That's honestly why I didn't want to hold on to it.
All right, so you're adding the demonic soul crystal to your inventory, or where are you putting it? In Juan's
I'm gonna
bag?
put it in Juan's bag. Yeah.
Okay. So you put it in there, hoping that the magical bag will protect you from any evil or chaotic energies coming off of it.
Yeah, and I'm not touching it.
Yeah, well, I already made that mistake.
Was it a mistake, though?
No better. Yeah.
I didn't hear what he said.
Was that a mistake, though?
Yeah, I grabbed it with freaking cloth. Yeah, I thought I could get away with it, you know.
Teasing.
Oh.
Yeah, what are you going to do now that you're all back together?
We have a lot of things that we need to identify and open these chests as well.
Alright. Osman, have you had a chance to look around this entire room?
Huh? No, I've been distracted. Sorry.
What is that? Your
Where
work?
else do I need to go? Up there? So I go out of the room and...
You have not looked at the alchemy area yet.
Where are you going, Osman?
Oh, sorry, I distracted. So what's going on with the alchemy?
There are a couple things on the alchemy bench. You would see the tools, of course, which looks like they have not been used in a while.
Do you need me to roll anything?
Not yet.
Okay.
Also, when you get a second, Luke, can you give me access to that little devil creature? Fiend.
Acrid. It's like Acrid, Ohio.
Access to him.
Access to him? What the hell?
He's serving you. It doesn't mean you get to look at his sheet.
Damn it. Okay, alright. I guess I'd take a look at this if nobody else is gonna. I'll take a look at the.
I gotta finish taking some notes.
Oh, okay. I feel like I shouldn't have touched that crystal. I feel rough now.
Alright, so in the alchemy table, there are 5 potions. They're not labeled, but do seem to be complete. There's also a couple of potion recipes. There is a... Do you have any potion recipes yet?
Yeah.
Which ones?
They should all be in the recipe tab.
Recipes tab?
Or not a tab, but there's a section in the main. I can copy and paste it.
And then that did that crystal get recorded in the bag of holding so I can delete it from mine?
Yes.
A sheet? Okay.
Or where are your recipes? I could just take a look.
It's on the party inventory about midway down. Let's see, there we go. It's also right in the chat.
Oh, I see. Recipes. Alright, so there is one recipe here that you already have, so don't worry about it. But there are a couple you don't have. There is a recipe for a potion of hill giant strength. And there is a recipe for a potion of animal friendship.
Cool.
Which I assume you are taking.
Yeah, we'll copy those down.
That's something.
Okay. Other than that, there is a strange-looking tome laying on the table, which appears to have a lock on it for some reason. It's very odd. There are some words on it. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Not it. But we have somebody that probably could.
Yeah, if you could give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
I don't think I speak Abyssal.
So yeah, the tome seems to be locked and has some strange writings on it.
So it's the next Comic-Con.
Swatu,
well,
Rata.
Yeah.
I'll start.
Necktie?
All right, so let's see. Beans, you are starting a comprehend languages.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I would ask Acrid. Is his name right? God, I get used to it.
Yes, acrid.
Acrid, like the smell. It's an acrid smell.
Acrid. You know how to speak demon?
He says, I apologize, master, but I only speak infernal, not the language of those accursed demons.
That is fine.
Alright, so you're attempting to pass 10 minutes. Yep, time would pass, no issue, so you can now comprehend languages.
Cool. So then I'd read it.
So it says the Book of Vile Demons.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll pass that to the party.
Need me to try to unlock it?
I think we keep it closed for a little. We don't. Do we need to learn about demons? I mean, is there a reason to open it right now?
Well, what was the Baylor? Baylor, was it a demon or a devil?
A demon. Yeah.
That might help if we need to know more about that crystal.
And if you do put this away, make sure you record the session it's from, which is 25,
Cool.
in case it sits in your inventory for a while.
I am trying to keep those. Do you think we should put it in? Take it with us or leave it here?
Take it with us.
And I would also ask Toadleaf. Toadleaf, what are your thoughts?
I guess all right. So Lou, I go up to the book. Do I feel any way around the book? Like, is there any kind of aura of it?
No, not really. None of you would get any type of aura off of it. Like, you don't feel
I don't really.
bad.
Beans, can you check to see if it is magic?
If we want to spend some more time, we could.
Well, it is almost only noon.
Cool. Well, while I have comprehend, while I'm able to comprehend languages, Uswin, is there anywhere else in this room we need to look around at?
I don't know. Has anybody checked out this
There's
area
the
right here?
case with potions in it. I don't know where Oswin
Is
went.
this case traveling? I went to the next table over, to the left.
Oh, that is the alchemy lab.
Cool. Well, let's go check the case.
So the potions display case is locked, and you would see a bunch of potions inside of it.
Cool.
Are they labeled?
Looks like they are. You would see a couple of interesting ones. Let's see. Those are the potions that are labeled inside there.
Cool.
A lot of interest in necrotic resistance.
Yeah.
But as I said, the display case appears to be locked.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll try to ritually cast Detect Magic. Because somebody asked for that, right?
Yeah, to see if the book's magical.
Cool. And
Right.
Osman, let's pull off on opening this case.
Yeah, well, you can detect magic on the locks and all that stuff, too.
Yeah, that's my thoughts.
Alright, so you attempt to pass another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No issue. So you now have detect magic. It's now 11:20. Everything in here is magical as far as you can tell. Like, everything has soft magical auras.
Including the little lock?
Yes, the whole
On
room
the-
seems to be beaming with energy coming from this pillar in the center. Which might be what's putting... You're guessing they're preservation auras on most of the stuff.
Cool.
Now, the different potions and magical items have different auras on them. But most of the, like, furniture and lab equipment and everything seems to be somewhat magical.
I'd look at the lock on the potion case and try to really focus in to see if it has any unique magical aura on it.
No, you just think it's a preservation aura.
Cool.
What about beans? Do you see a different aura? And he asks.
I'll walk over to the Book of Vile Demons and see if it's...
So the book, strangely enough, just has the preservation aura on it as far as you can tell.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll use Mage Hand to... I'm gonna keep...
I can unlock things.
Cool. I'm just afraid to open this right here.
Okay.
I don't know what's inside of it, but what do you think, Toadleaf?
Do whatever you think is best.
Do you think we have a reason to open it right now, Osman?
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the chainmail. In all honesty. So I'm part of me says, yeah, we can open it now and put things away, or don't.
Cool. Well, I think I'll put it away for a little bit. Save it for a rainy day. It looks like we have a lot of work to do here.
What are you putting away?
The Book of Vile Demons.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you would put it away. Anything else?
Does the chainmail look like it would fit me?
It's magical.
If you finished it, probably.
That's what Oswin is distracted by.
Can we borrow your attention for a few more seconds, for a few minutes?
Oh, I apologize.
Totally. If you think we should open get those potions,
I'd like to open the boxes, but I understand if you want to do the potions.
Well, let's open the boxes. Osman, do you think you have enough focus to help with this, or totally if you want to?
Well, that is up to you. I could probably help. I know Arcana. I'm trained in the magical arts.
Cool. Well, Osman, yeah. How about me and Osman try? Unless you really want to.
Go right ahead.
Would you like me to use my thieves' tools?
Oh.
You don't see a lock on these obsidian boxes. They just seem like square obsidian.
That's why I was.
Yeah, they just seem like square, like boxes made of obsidian.
It's like the ones we had open. I wonder if they might explode, like the ones if we get them wrong. What if we take and go out here, and try to do one at a time?
Cool.
Would you like Oswin to still help you?
Alright, it's your call. If it's like the ones before, he's pretty crafty.
Where exactly are you putting this chest while you're doing this?
like in the center, right here, I guess.
Like right here.
What's down in here?
That's where I got the other.
Secret.
We should do it in there. That's where you got the chest from?
That is where I got the other 2 chests from.
Why don't we bring the chest? The reason why I'm asking is why don't we bring the chest in here to limit the area if it explodes?
I dig it.
Right,
That sounds fun.
Where are you putting it in there? Like against the back wall?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, no. Put it right about here, but make it so if there's an opening that I can aim the opening towards the back wall, so the explosion would go to the back before going to the outside.
It's a radius.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's
okay. I dig it. I love it.
Alright, so we are attempting to open this.
Yes.
I give guidance to Beans.
Alright, so you... let's see.
Do we want everybody standing here?
Probably not. So I give guidance away.
So I would need either investigation or perception from you two. You can roll 1 each round. Alright, so as you start this up, the symbols start to appear and flash, giving off certain patterns. Oswin picks this up pretty quickly. I think he's done these before, hasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you remember kind of what you experienced last time and are able to make several connections, resulting in a green dot appearing.
All right, I run in and give more guidance, except this time to Oswin.
Okay.
Here, guidance.
So
Thank you.
symbols are moving much quicker now, and the DC is now 20.
Oh God.
Okay.
I did not get it.
So unfortunately, you guys would fail that one, producing a red dot at the top.
Oh, 1 green,
Here,
1 red.
Let me have the next try as I run in.
Third attempt.
right.
Stepping out for the time being.
Just for this one. Let me see if I can do it. You said perception or investigation?
Yes, DC 20.
Don't forget guidance.
Yeah, can I give myself guidance or no?
Yeah.
Yes, you can guide. Well, okay. Actually, you have to do this right now, so you couldn't do that and do the puzzle.
Damn, I don't. Okay, all right.
At this point.
Oh my God! Yes,
right.
Nice.
Yes.
Right. So Toadleaf is able to quickly discern a pattern and just manages to get those presses in. Now it's going even quicker. DC 22.
Toadleaf, can you guide me?
Yeah. Here, guidance.
But if he guidances, he can't make an attempt this turn because he'd be guidancing.
Oswin, hurry!
I run back in because he said hurry.
Okay. So third attempt, we got a Beans with guidance and an Oswin. Oh, just makes it. Well done. It's a good thing you did. So that would be the third success, and the box, as expected, would open. Inside, you would see, looks like a couple of things. There's some nature components in here, which I'll put them in the chat. And item of some
sort. Gesundheit.
To what Beans says, Toadleaf says, the people that lived here are long gone.
So you would see looks like a small rod in here with a button on it.
Push the shiny red button.
But yeah, those are the two things. The nature components and this odd-looking rod with a button.
Grab it. Let's move to the next box. Let's get this going.
Yeah, next box.
Okay. So you bring in the next box. Not to be confused with the Xbox.
Xbox.
So what's the plan? Who's touching it this time? And who's
How about
guidance?
you? I'll give guidance.
Okay.
Who is who is? No, it's hard to ask. Who has the most wisdom?
I think Oswin is the most wisdomous.
That's what I thought. Okay, guidance. Guidance on him.
Okay. So you started up DC 15 for the first attempt. Alright, so that would succeed, putting you up to DC 20 on the second attempt.
Alright, I'm going to guidance Beans this time.
Okay.
Oh,
awesome.
Right.
Oswin will take that one, once again,
So,
figuring it
Leif,
out.
you jumping in? Or should we keep going?
This one seems to be going even quicker. DC is 24.
Oh my, this is not... I give guidance to Beans.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll use an inspiration.
Right.
Oh, thank God.
So you make an inspired check. Oh, but that is not going to be...
D4.
Oh, it's not going to... You can't hit 24
no.
with that. So that is going to be a failure.
Alright. Ooh.
Another attempt.
Who are you guiding?
Investigate it. Guidance.
On Beans again?
Beans? Okay.
Yeah, Beans.
Good choice.
Nope.
So that is going to be a second failure. As, the cracks are starting to get numerous and energy is...
Leaf, get out of here. Keep moving. No, not straight back. Go around the corner.
All right, guidance, and I run away.
Oh,
this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Story point. Oh.
Story point. All right, so you can do one, but you cannot do another.
Guidance.
Well, you can't do another inspo because you already used that. All right, reroll. That would be your one for the day. Oh,
yes,
nice.
Wow,
yes,
well done.
Good choice.
So just as everyone's sweating and things are getting hairy, the box seems like it's about to blow. Beans sees that final pattern flash and quickly matches it up. And this box would also open now.
I know you had it, Beans. That's why I did not run away. As he looks around.
So there is a strange item in here. Let me just double check what this looks like.
A ring of 3 wishes. This early, Lou? That's crazy. I can't. Oh my gosh.
But okay.
That's wild.
So it looks like some sort of potion bottle, but there's nothing in it, which is very odd. And it's also a little bit smaller than a potion bottle would be.
It comes in a vial?
It might be about the size of a vial.
Okay. Who's recording all this? Is that Matt?
Yeah.
Matt.
Oh, okay.
So who took the stuff in the last chest?
I think it's going in the party inventory for now.
Oh, well, we have to identify it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if you're putting it in the party inventory, I assume it's just going in the bag of holding then?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure you don't overload that. But that's fine if you put all that stuff in the party inventory.
Well,
completely
I was
fine.
going to wait until after we found everything, or identified everything to put it in the party. Oh, I guess I have. Yeah, never mind. I'm good. Sorry, ignore me.
Alright, so, yeah, what next?
One more to go.
One more box.
Alright, so you drag in the final obsidian box. And I assume attempt to start it up again.
Yeah, totally. If you want to start it.
No. I'll give you guidance.
Cool.
I was not prepared to do the voice for a second.
Alright,
Sorry.
auspicious start as you both fumble it and there is a failure. Still at DC 15, so second attempt.
Guidance.
Right.
Yay.
Luckily, Beans manages to pull it out, which will get you the success and a DC 20 to continue.
Keep investigating, Beans. Guidance.
Oh.
Cool.
Nice,
21.
Beans.
So that will be another success. And once again, it speeds up, but only to a 22. Not as difficult as the last one.
Guidance.
I almost hit.
Oswin pulls it out there and gets the win. So you open up this one, or it will open up.
Yes.
And there are a few things in here. It looks like... do any of you speak Dwarven?
No, Juan does.
Yeah, Juan does.
Alright, so there are 4 potions in here. And there are... a second. Where is... I can't see. Stupid glare. 4 potions and... looks like a magical wand of some kind.
Oh my gosh. Beans, that could be a wand for you. Do you see my wand? Do you see it?
I don't want to see it. Put it back.
Okay, I put it away. Oh, wait. Oh, God. I see what you were doing there. Gee, come on.
But it was funny.
Okay, all right.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yep.
Or
Alright.
sponsors.
So, yeah, what do you want to do? The potions are labeled, but none of you currently in reality can speak the language. Oh wait, Beans, don't you have comprehend?
I replaced it with detect magic.
Comprehend isn't a concentration.
I didn't. I forgot about that.
Alright, so all 4 of these potions are labeled as healing potions. You assume just normal healing.
Cool.
Alright, what do you want to do? You've picked all of these chests open, revealing their contents.
That's what I'm talking about.
Totally. Can you lock the front door to make sure the boy could get in here?
I can tell Accurate to do it.
Sweet.
Accurate, can you go lock the front door?
He says, what do you mean, master? The
Can
door
you use...
to enter this place?
Yes. Can you use Demi to lock it for now?
He says, I believe the lockdown from the infernal infestation is still in effect. I don't think anyone can enter without going past the traps. But
I thought we got rid of all... Lou, I thought we got rid of all the traps.
he says, well, if the traps have been disabled, then Demi will only allow people in who have the correct what's it called? Permissions.
Can you give me all the permissions?
He says, I cannot, Master. I apologize. I am unable to give permissions. I just have them from using many, many hours of my magical abilities to work on the hollow. He
Understandable.
says, let me
you have
let me see what I can do about the front door. And he'll fly
you
off down the
definitely
hallway.
you definitely don't have the permissions from helping Malik, right?
He says, I do not know who Malik is. Is this the one who summoned me here?
I'm not really sure.
He says, the permissions I have, I gained for myself through many, many days of connecting with this hollow. It was a painful process, but I was able to finally get many of the permissions needed for this place, including the ability to control the golems that guard these rooms.
Oh my gosh, we can have a golem, friends?
He says, well, they are unable to leave this place as the magic sustain them, but while they are here, they can act as defenses. Currently, they're set to just be a defense against the outsiders.
Have them wander around and look intimidating.
Just wander aimlessly.
Make them look cool.
I will do my best, Master. He flies away.
I love the vague orders I give him. That's great.
Alright, so yeah, what does the group want to do?
I know what Osmond wants to do, but he's trying to not be distracted.
Yeah, but here, let's take time.
Let's start identifying things.
Yeah.
Alright, so
go ahead and work on your armor.
I assume one of you has the identify spell?
Yes.
So what are you identifying?
All of it.
Well, what are you identifying first?
The rod with the button.
Alright. Well, you're passing some time. And you find it to be one of these. It is a
Nice.
compact javelin of lightning. So you believe pressing the button will make it unfold and then can be thrown, producing a lightning bolt when it is.
Oswin?
What?
Seems like this is most fitting for you.
Yeah, hold on to it for right now.
Cool. Then I'll toss it in the bag of holding.
Alright, so it is currently in the bag of holding. You could also give it to your camp if you want.
Oh, cool.
In case
Yeah,
you're worried about the bag exploding.
That would be cool.
Wow, that takes a lot of magic to cast a lightning bolt.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, there's an items list for your
I
camp
see it.
right above
Yeah.
it. You just have to put the weight in. But next item, what are you identifying?
The potion bottle that's a bit smaller, almost vial size.
Okay. So that turns out to be a Bloodwell vial +2.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's yours, Toby. Right, Oswin?
Huh? What?
Cool. Yeah, totally. This is that's totally yours.
Oh my god! He looks so excited.
You
Thank you
do.
so much.
So yeah, to attune to it, you do have to give it some of your blood. So that would probably just be a hit point.
Okay.
But, yeah, you would need a short rest and to spend 1 hit point to attune to it.
I guess while they're doing all this, I would try to attune to it, and yeah.
Alright, so 20 minutes pass so far. You just need another, 60 minutes to pass. What are you identifying next?
Magic chain shirt from session 24.
So, okay. So that is a chain shirt of psychic resistance.
Cool.
So the wearer would take half damage from psychic.
And it's medium
Yeah.
armor.
Mm-hmm.
And cool.
Very, very good for a barbarian.
Wait, the one that I'm working on, is it medium armor or chainmail?
Chain mail, it's heavy.
Thank you.
We'll put that in the party or the camp.
Sure, send it to the camp. Just remember, the camp can carry up to 500 pounds right now, because you have 5 people.
Cool.
All right. Next up.
And I think we have 7 potions from session 24.
All right, 7 potions. Let's see.
Oh, could we do this magical wand first?
That's the one you just found?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, if this loads.
What do you want me to label this dark energy crystal as? Depleted? Is that what you want me to put it as?
Sure, you could say like a, maybe like a depleted energy, or soul crystal, or shadow crystal.
All right.
For some reason my compendium isn't loading. Oh, there we go. Alright, so here is the wand. Another 10
Vicky.
minutes would pass.
Cool.
Who's getting that?
Ooh, that'd be a good one for Juan.
Yeah, we'll put that in the camp as well.
Alright. And you said, what's next?
The 4 potions from today. Those were all healing.
Yeah, if you identify those, they would indeed be healing. And I think at this point you would be able to, those who are not doing anything would be able to do a short rest. If you want to spend
Thank
one.
you.
We had 7 potions from last week.
Yeah. So that would be another 70 minutes. And they are... Yeah, I'm just going to copy paste them.
Nice.
Yeah. So who is getting those?
Do we want to? Well, it looks like we have like a lot of healing.
We should probably hand those out to everybody else. I can heal myself.
Cool. And
Theoretically, I can too, but right now I'm out of everything. But that's a long rest.
cool. So the potion of hill giant strength. Do we want to just put all of this in the bag of holding for right now, and when Juan comes back, we could split it up really quickly?
Yeah, that sounds...
Yeah.
Alright,
Cool.
so another 70 minutes passed. It is now 1:40. Been identifying for quite some time. Nothing has disturbed you.
Besides my brain.
Should we get our camp, our party, Gurglo specifically, bring them down?
Now, Gurglo is not allowed past the... Oh, wait,
Yeah.
that's right. Didn't you... is this group the one that moved the Iron Tide out of the mine?
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
guess Gurglo could come down.
While y'all are doing this, I can go get everybody.
Cool.
All right, so I guess that's what I'm doing while they're finishing that.
We also have 3 unknown potions from session 23.
What did you say?
We have
3
3
unknown
unknown potions from session 23.
Alright, let me see what I have here. Alright, so you spend another 30 minutes identifying those.
Yes.
Would 30 minutes have been enough time to go get everybody, or no?
Yeah, sure. We can say you brought everyone down.
Hey, you can fly quickly to get them. You and your buddy. Unless he's not allowed out of here. Acrid.
It's probably best that he stays
He
invisible.
says, I am happy to go look for your people, master, but I will admit I don't know where they are.
Yeah. No, I meant go together.
Did we
Both
ever
flying.
Did we ever break into the potion case?
I don't
No.
think you did. That would just be a
I don't think
lockpick.
so either.
Oh, that's what I was offering to lockpick, and then it got confused with the boxes.
Ah,
So I
cool.
stopped offering on that.
do you mind opening it? Sorry.
Yeah. You mind guiding me?
Absolutely.
Alright, the lock isn't difficult. It's just like a small padlock DC 10. So you would easily get through it, and you can get some more potions.
Yay, there you go. Going back to my important work. Because the more I work on this now, that means the less time we have to stay here. Right?
Yeah.
Well, you need to spend at least 8 hours working on it, so I assume you've been just doing that while he's identifying.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, little tiny breaks like that, or responding, but yeah.
So the camp comes into this place, and I'll say, I guess your imp would join the camp, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay. I introduce him. I say, "This is Acrid. He's trying to be a good person, even though he's not really a person."
That's mean to say.
So the imp would just kind of nod and introduce himself to everyone. All of your people are a little bit iffy about this imp, but they'll just go about what they're doing. They're not going to argue. Chalk would say, is it wise to bring demons or devils into our midst? And Melody as well would say, these creatures are not trustworthy.
We tried to. I don't know what Toad Leaf was doing.
We advised Toad Leaf no, but Toad Leaf made the contract.
Yeah.
So yeah, the camp seems a little iffy about this. But another thing you would... and just really quick, since you were identifying stuff, you would see that the different workbenches have auras beyond preservation, so they might be magically enchanted.
I'll look at those as well.
Right. So all three of them seems like they are more efficient than a normal bench, reducing the cost by 10% to craft at them. So basically, like, crafting at them is 90% cost instead of 100%. Cool. Alright, so yeah, what are you going to do? You want to just pass time here while your guy's operating? Anything else you want to do? The labs seem clear, although the alarm is still in effect, which Acrid would say, at this point I can cancel the alarm if you wish, Master.
Go ahead, please.
As long as we could stay protected, please.
He says, unfortunately, the alarm will not cancel itself as long as I am present here, because it still detects me as a fiend. But I can, now that there's just me left, I can try to turn it off.
Go ahead.
Alright, so he's going to go work on that. So yeah, am I just passing some time in the labs, or are any of you doing anything?
I mean, I was just checking my my attack. God, I have a +10 now to attack rolls. That's crazy.
Cool.
Yes.
Oswin's working on his thing.
Alright, so time is passing.
Beans is gonna go to the library.
Beans is gonna be in the library. Let me know if you're doing anything before I pass time.
Yeah. Is there time for downtime?
Let's see. I believe there... Well, before I say that... What time is it currently? Yeah, so if you do 8 hours today, that'll put you at 10. So you do have enough time to downtime project in this lab.
Okay. I'm putting a day towards my downtime.
What project?
Yeah. Teaching Gurglow magic.
Alright, you continue to try to teach him magic. And that's for all of you. If all three of you want, you can do a day of downtime, as long as your project would be doable in this place. So time is passing. Oh, alright.
We have the downtime list, right?
Okay. So it is evening. The day has passed. Go ahead and pay your camp. And I'm guessing you're all eating rations, right? Because you can't really get food here.
Yeah.
So make sure you spend a day's worth of rations. Who is quartermaster?
I
Beans.
am.
Alright, so yeah, just pay your people. During the night, let's see. Whose guard is this?
I think me.
No, I'm looking at the watch rotations.
Yeah,
So it is more. Well, it's almost like basically Dawn Watch. Oswin, you are keeping an eye on things. When you hear from the lab a cracking and a large explosion of energy, it sounds like.
From which room?
From the laboratory.
Sorry. So is that this room over here?
Yeah, I assume you're not currently in it while you're sleeping?
No,
Unless
I
you
was
wanted to
sleeping
be?
next to my. No, I was sleeping next to my my project.
Oh, so then you were over.
I was
Maybe
here.
you would be in the room. Are you all in your current positions?
I was sleeping there because I was working on that project.
Okay,
I didn't
so
move.
you were
Oh.
taking watch there? Because you
Probably.
wouldn't be working on your project while
Yeah.
nighttime's passing.
Yeah, I'd be in
so-
this room doing rounds within the room,
I
keeping
probably
an
would
eye down the hallway.
have been like here. Have my tent set up, or not tent. Have my my stuff set up over here in the corner.
All right, so I'll say that you are all suddenly, well, except for Oswin, if you were over like by your project, taking or keeping watch, yeah, you would hear a cracking right next to you, and suddenly this table here just completely splinters as the ogre who is leaning on it falls over. I need deck saves from Oswin and Toadleaf as there's an explosion of magical energy.
Oh, he tripped. Poor guy. Dex. Dex.
DC is 15, by the way. Alright, so Oswin dives sideways. You got something, Toadleaf?
I don't think it's not an ability, it's a save, so
That is
no.
correct. Alright, so you are unfortunately caught in a blast of force energy as this...
Oh, wait, sorry. I was reading. If you fail a saving throw or miss with an attack, you can roll 2d4.
And you don't even need to roll because that's 15 with just 2 dice.
Alright, so you use that. Yeah, that would be enough. So you make your save. As I said, there is a bunch of force energy that explodes from this magical item being broken. And you would both take 11 force damage. And the ogre would just be caught completely in it and looks badly wounded.
Glow.
Oh, sorry. Table explode.
You have to be careful.
So you might be more comfortable in this room over here, Gurglow, where there's nothing that'll explode on you.
Oh, okay.
Don't lean on the statues though.
Everybody come here for a second that is injured.
Gurglow, come here.
Gurglow looks badly injured by the explosion, but he is still alive.
I'm gonna do Prayer of Healing, 2nd level. Healing for 15, everybody.
Alright, and you as
you.
well were awoken by that beam, just FYI. You just weren't in the blast.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. So Melody would say, is everyone alright? Do you need more healing?
Gurglow might, but I'm good.
She says, oh god, it's the alchemy lab.
Yeah.
That was such a good laboratory. She's like so crestfallen. She says, I could have made so many nice potions there.
Agreed.
I'm so sorry. I should have been watching him.
No, you should just have him resting in an area that he can not be injured
Oh, Gurglo, sorry. Table looks sturdy. Gurglo thought he could lean. And he just kind of also walks out sad.
Yeah, I say, Gurglo, come in. Let us come into here. You can sleep in here.
Okay.
There we go.
So other than that, nothing happens, and the evening would pass. It is now the 11th of fall at 8 a.m. Past one day. Are we just going to keep passing time to finish this day as well?
I assume if everybody wants to do downtime.
I know what I want, so I'm kind of biased.
Alright, so I will keep passing time, unless anyone lets me know what's going on.
Working on armor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be a project. So I assume...
Well, I have
yeah.
my little class here. I have, I have the demon and the ogre, and I'm teaching magic, so yeah.
And the devil.
Yeah, the devil.
He gets very upset that you mistook him for a demon.
I didn't say it out loud, so...
The imp.
Racist.
Oh.
Yes, he is, because he's taking an objection to it.
Oh my god.
Alright, so... nothing happens today. It's quiet. Go ahead and spend another day of food. Pay your camp. And, yeah, put another day towards your projects, which will finish your armor. Creating chainmail of necrotic resistance.
Yay.
So it is successfully made.
After he makes it, I go up to him and say, I wonder if you could have maybe transferred that to like a different item that was maybe more sturdy.
I'm just looking at you.
It was just I don't really know much about that, but...
Yeah, you don't know.
And then he walks away.
Just randomly, just fairy-splaining it to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so yeah, that would finish your project. I assume no one else has a finished project they need to do anything for. Let me know if you do. But it is a new day. What do you want to do? Things have been quiet. This place seemingly is no longer dangerous. At least nothing has attacked you or popped out of the walls.
Beans, I've finished. Now what?
Well, should we go try to find Orchard's camp? Check out them.
That's probably best.
Cool. And then, or we could head back to Chaur.
I like my idea for Chaur.
Let's just start heading back to Chaur. I'm down.
Thank you for letting me finish this.
Shock reminds you, did we, did we free any of the slaves in this story?
So we have not.
Okay. So never mind, Shock wouldn't say anything. He just says, well, we can get going whenever we're all ready.
So totally, you think it'd be best for us to check in with Orchard before we leave?
Well, it was just an idea. We don't have to.
I think that's not a bad idea. Osman?
What are we doing with them? I've got no problem. I just want us all on the same page.
Yeah. We left this when we left them. They were still attacking Chaur. We could try to convince them to pull off those attacks.
So, out of character, I thought we convinced them to lay off, or did we not?
I don't think we did.
Oh shit. Okay.
In our last interaction, they said things were still on.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's what we need to do, I guess.
Unless I'm.
Oh. What do you have in your notes, Lou?
No, I'm pretty sure they stopped the attack. It was part of the agreement to work with the group. Because you, I believe, said you were going to try to help them get the keys, right?
Yeah, didn't we? Well, wait, we never
Because
hard
revealed to you what he claims happened, which was Blackwater betraying him. He told you about their what they were trying to do, and I think you all kind of sided with him and said, all right, well, we'll try to get these keys and work with you to deal with Isaac.
So weren't we working with both the
Bloodhound?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, originally you were working with the Bloodhand kind of tentatively. But when you came here, you made basically tried to get an audience with their leader, which turned out to be Orchard, and that's when you learned about what was going on. Because you rolled well on your, I think that was back
persuasion.
on your persuasion. Because Juan did a pretty good job on his rolls.
Right.
So Orchard agreed to work with you, stop the attacks for now, and you were going to help them with some stuff here, and then head back to Chaur, I believe.
Yeah. Cool. Then Osman, I don't think we have much of a reason to stop by Orchard. Toby, did you want to talk? Do you have anything you want to say to Orchard, or just check in?
Not really.
Cool.
I don't really like to do politics. I'm just trying to help out.
And that's what we love about you. Cool. So let's head back to Chaur.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So the little devil Acrid would say, and if there's anything else needed from here, Master, I would be happy to help with the labs. He says the library here could be useful for research projects. If your group is interested in such things, I could probably help work on one, as I am very familiar with the books now.
At the moment, you're going to stay on my side, but maybe one day.
He says that is fine, Master. I was just offering my services.
So, just to make sure, we did get a long rest, or was the explosion make it so we did not?
You got 2 long rests.
Good. I'm just making sure my hit points are fixed.
He didn't. He was just clink, clink, clink the entire 2 days.
Well, no, he can't. Doesn't do any good to work in the evenings. So you are allowed to leave Orchard's camp, and you are going to attempt to travel back to Chaur. So for this, I would need up to 2 of you can take on the guide roll, which is basically either a survival check or a knowledge nature check. And then up to 2 of you can be scouts to try to avoid random encounters.
I can do nature.
Could I be a scout since I can fly up and see what's going on ahead of us?
Scouts use stealth and perception. You wouldn't necessarily need to make rolls unless basically I rolled for some kind of encounter that happened.
Okay. Osmond will definitely be a scout because he likes being sneaky.
Yeah, the most important role is definitely the guide.
And
can I help one? Or can I help both? Or
no, you can only do one. You can either work on guiding the group or work on keeping an eye out for problems.
I meant can I help one of them? Can I I guess.
I mean, there's only 3 of us that are active, so definitely get to be one of them.
So Beans is going to, I assume, be guiding. Is anyone else guiding, or is it just Beans?
That's what I'm asking, if I can help Beans. Yeah.
If you do, you can't be a scout.
That's fine.
All right, so then give me nature or survival.
Yeah, ignore my survival. I'll do scout.
Okay, so 14. So the trip will take 3 days. Oswin is scouting. Let's see how the trip goes. Alright, no issues. So 15th of fall. So go ahead and pay your camp for 3 days. And one of you has survival, right? Oswin?
Yeah.
So you can feed up to your proficiency modifier people during the trip, which I think will feed the whole party, right?
It'll feed 3.
So you don't have to worry about food for this trip. Oswin's feeding you.
Yay.
So go ahead, just pay your camp for 3 days. It is the 15th of fall when your trip concludes, and you arrive back in Chaur. So it's 8 a.m. Kind of like in the morning, you come into Chaur. Like after resting, you travel a few miles and get into the town. Everyone is, of course, extremely happy to see you. The guards would tell you that as you approach, they say, Miscreants, you're back. It's been a while, we've been worried. We assumed you were successful, though. The attacks have stopped and our people have reported less activity out by the farms. What happened? I assume you're leaving your camp outside the city because you have a big ogre with you and, a little devil.
But the devil could be invisible.
True, yeah, that's true. He could be invisible. The ogre cannot.
You do not see me, Crush.
He hasn't spell yet, yeah.
You haven't taught him invisibility. But yeah, They would ask you what happened, basically. So what are you going to tell them? Or are you just going to, ignore them and go into town?
Got them to move out of the, whatchamacallit, the caverns.
We're pretty hungry and tired. We've been traveling for days. We can fill you in on details later.
Yes, of course. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Everyone will just be happy you're back. Welcome back to Chaur, friends. And they would shut the gate.
I'll ask Oswin if we should ask. Well, Oswin totally whisper to them. Should we ask the guards to keep our entrance quiet?
Oops.
I'm not really sure. I don't like to do college things.
No, well, I mean it's too late.
Cool.
We didn't. I mean that would have been a great idea, but we didn't plan on sneaking in, so it kind of is a moot point now.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Which inn were you all staying at?
Or
I guess which inn do you want to go to? Because it doesn't really matter. Right
I thought it was the Maplewood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. So you are definitely spotted by people as you go across the town. Several of them would be following after you, and you do create a bit of a crowd as you head to the Maplewood. What do you want to do here?
As we're walking, Toadleaf would make flowers bloom and hand them to pretty women, pretty much.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Druidcraft.
All right, so you give out a couple of flowers. But yeah, you get to the inn. Bernie Hoppletoe will welcome you and say, local celebrities, you return. The Miscreants, I was worried something happened to you. Looks like you have a group of followers as usual. He says, are you looking for a room for the evening?
Please.
All right, so he would get you all set up with that. And yeah, what does the group want to do? You get room keys, which, will come out of your expenses once we end the day.
Why don't we celebrate being back and have a lot of the spicy water and have a little party tonight?
By all means, if you want to, you can. I think I'm just going to try to chill and lay low for a little bit.
Well, of course, Beans, you're a little kid. I didn't mean you.
No spicy water for Beans.
Aw.
Alright,
Yep.
so are we doing anything today, or am I just passing the day? Right now, the group's current quest, I believe...
Yeah.
if I'm looking at your quest log... Let's see... So... Yeah, you have the keys, and there was that old quest about the riddle of the crypt, which you never solved.
Yeah. Do we
The
want to... Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, just saying the Iron Tide stuff. So you figured out the code, which got you access to some of the laboratory permissions. So that's done.
Cool, yeah.
Elemental Summoning Stone.
We never found, but we found the book.
Yeah, so let me see.
Could I go to the market,
right.
I guess?
That's right. You couldn't figure out how to access that. That was like a something that was supposedly in the alchemy lab, but you never found it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just kind of a side quest. So yeah, the main thing your group is trying to do right now is assemble those keys, because you told Orcard you were going to work with him. But, it's up to you what you all want to do. But in case you need ideas, that's what's going on in the story. So yeah, what you said you were going to buy something?
Yeah, I was just saying, at some point, could I go buy some rations?
Yeah, you can buy them at book price.
Okay, all right.
Is there anything the group wants to do today, now that you're back in town?
I mean...
Yes. But, yeah, what do you guys think? So,
I like my idea.
What's that?
The one I said to you privately.
Oh.
I mean... I don't...
Yeah.
So I guess Toadleaf would say, should we go see Cithril and maybe figure out how to get the key from Blackwater? Quiet.
Oswin, what do you think?
Okay.
Cool. Sounds good. Do we have a way to kind of like hide ourselves?
I do
There's
not.
not really a point. We've already been seen.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you're in your private room right now, but the group has definitely drawn a bunch of attention, and the Maplewood Inn is full. Probably why Bernie Hoppletoe likes to have you here. Shock would say, well, we have that young woman working for us. Perhaps we could send messages through her. I don't think the town knows she's associated with us.
That's a good idea.
Let's do that.
And we have a covert person.
He says, other than that, yeah, pretty much anyone who is not associated with us could be a go-between. Though, obviously, that would let Cithril know who our secretive allies are. He says, where is that young woman? What was her name? Alira?
Oh, I assume she's following us.
She's not in camp, so she's somewhere in town. I don't know if you had her doing something for the group. Let me see.
I mean, I think we did.
Don't see anything on the downtime activities, so I'm guessing she just kind of went her own way for the time being.
Juan might have it on his, but he would know better.
Oh, didn't we ask her to increase our reputation around town?
And that sounds like something that someone would do. But
usually if you had done that, it would have been on the downtime projects.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you did not. It might have been another game that you or someone had her doing that.
That's entirely possible, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say for now she's not, because she's not being paid by you guys either. So it makes sense that she's not doing anything for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she is definitely someone you could have working for you. Well, Shock says, I'm not sure how we'd get in touch with the girl, but if we're going to do it that way, we have to be careful that no one actually sees us speaking with her. It could be a
why
link.
we have a messenger. Or I should say, Toadleaf has a messenger.
Ah, yes,
Oh, yeah.
Toadleaf's questionable ally.
Mm-hmm.
Acrid.
Yes, Master, I am here, just hidden as usual. You hear a voice.
Could you send a message?
Aleka says, I will never get used to that.
Nope.
He says, of course, Master. I am invisible, so it would make me the perfect candidate for such a thing. Though I don't know what this person looks like. How will I find her?
Can I make a use minor? Oh, go ahead.
No. You're thinking the same thing I was thinking. Go ahead.
If you got this, do it. I'll use a minor illusion to make a poster of what she looked like.
Alright. A poster?
Yeah,
All
like
right,
a wanted
fair
poster.
So he would nod, looking at the poster, and say, white hair. This shall make it easier. I'm sure this is not a common trait amongst humans. I shall look for her at once, and give her the message that you wish to speak to her, yes?
Yes, that sounds about right.
Very well. If you could just open the window.
All right, I open the window.
And you hear a fluttering as he flies out. Ayara will chime in and say, it's very, very dangerous to be working with such a creature. I will just remind you that he could turn on us.
I don't really see how. He's under contract.
He says, what makes these contracts more binding than any normal contracts? Couldn't he just break said contract?
That was my thought, too.
If he broke the contract, wouldn't he be punished?
How?
Unless it benefited his real master.
She shrugs. She says, well, I don't know much about how his contracts work, but I just know devils are notorious for being tricksters and for swindling those that they contract with.
It's in the details.
Ashwin, do you want to go talk with Doro and share some of our recipes? He's a person who likes those sorts of things.
Completely blanked on what I was about to look for. Oh, right. That's what I was looking at. So Shaith would leave at this point. That's what I was looking at. She is going to leave the group as she was working for Sithril and not you guys.
What?
Remember, Sithril
Yeah.
sent
No,
her
I'm
with you?
teasing.
Oh, okay.
I'm teasing.
Yeah. I mean, you weren't paying her anyway, but... Oh, weird. Alira is being paid by the group. I just noticed she is in the list. I didn't have her... Was she working on something?
I told you. I thought that she was increasing our rep.
Did you guys just not put the project down? Maybe.
I'm pretty
Also,
sure
Acrid
sorry,
would not
sorry.
cost a gold piece a day. He's not charging you guys.
Great.
So you don't have to put a price for him.
Yeah, I mean she isn't on the downtime activities.
All right, why don't you just put a project that she was increasing the group's rep, which would make sense while you were away, just so we don't forget. I don't remember when it was started, though. So let's just put 5 days towards it.
And that's Sayara.
Yeah, and
Sounds reasonable.
No, that's Alira.
I said sounds reasonable.
Yeah, Alira Nightshade, not Ayara. Ayara is not currently doing anything for the group, as far as I can tell. She's just with you. I don't think you have to pay her either. She was just working for Orcard, so she wouldn't have a wage right now.
Cool.
Aleka, you did agree to pay. Alira, yeah. Gurgle, you just basically are paying for his food and upkeep.
Yeah.
So yeah, those others are right, but Ayara and Acrid both would not have
Cool.
a wage currently. So yeah. All right. So it'd be 10 and 3 silver a day. Would be the current wage.
Cool. That's all right. Yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll be ending here with your people looking for Alira and trying to get in touch with Sithril quietly to further your plan in Chaur.
Yep.
Any questions before we end?
I cannot think of any.
Okay.
Nope.
Well,
thank you for the session.
Yeah, good gamer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Fun
Jeff.
times.
Give me MVP votes, and does anyone want to claim inspiration? And yeah, we can say if you want Doru to craft something for you, you could probably pay him to do it to start a project. Alright, so Toadleaf with 2 votes, your MVP. You gain an inspiration point.
I am shocked, gentlemen.
It might not have been us voting for you. No, your actions did the most to create positive change, even though our characters were disagreeing with you.
Okay.
You created a lot of positive change. We did general, basically like the detect magic and stuff. That's our general stuff. So you went above.
Yeah, I mean, I was just
beyond
character how I thought it would go down. Honestly, like how I thought the character would do things. That's all. So, well, that's I'm glad that y'all like how I played the character. So thanks.
Yeah, like I said, do any of you want to claim inspiration?
I do not.
I guess Toby again because
I can't have double
a silly goose.
Well, your inspiration would be based on your background. So if you did something that matches what background you chose, I can take a look, and if I think it's a good match, I'll give you a point. So it would be based on your background, not on what you thought was cool.
Let's see.
That's for this for claiming inspiration, not for MVP. MVP is basically what the group thought was cool. So, like, say you're like a hermit and you do something, or not even a hermit. I think it's based off of your traits.
How about this? One, it says I prefer to take the less traveled path, chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be anything?
If you did something that matched that. Like, say, for Beans, one of his flaws is I'm a kid, I age rapidly, so maybe he did something childish during the game that was, not the best for the group, but matched that flaw. I would give him an inspiration point. Or like something
I will finish the job.
Oh, is that one of your things?
Yeah.
What'd you say? I didn't hear you.
One of my bond is I will finish the job.
Oh, and you did?
But I'm not taking inspiration for that. I was laughing because I did finish a job, but that's, to me, it was a moot point as opposed to
that would be more like if you were under pressure and like everyone's like, oh, we got to do something else, and you're like, no, I will finish this. Like, it would be more like what that bond would be, not just you finish doing a job.
Yeah, no, you and I are agreeing on this.
I walked
here's
down
a
the
fun-
road. That was the job. I'm done.
How about this? I never give away anything for free and always expect something in return.
Let's see. And what did you do that matched that?
Um,
I'm gonna head out. It was a fun time.
it would
See
it
y'all
would
next
probably.
week.
Night.
All right, see ya.
I'll see you later. The contract, right? It wasn't. I expected service, and I don't know. I'm guessing. Okay, I'm trying to figure something out. I don't know.
I mean, I would say that would be more like if
Yeah,
someone was expecting something from you, you'd be like, well, then you have to do this for me,
Yeah. I try to play that way too sometimes.
The contract itself, I guess, well...
That wasn't on me, though. That
was more on him, which
Yeah.
he gave something, well, not for free, but yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That would have been more of him doing that than you.
How about this?
Hit the rack. Night.
Oh, later. Wherever I go, I try to bring a little bit of warmth and tranquility of home with me.
Okay.
Cheery, upbeat. Maybe that's one. I don't know.
Is there a specific instance that like things were dark and you brought some tranquility with you?
I mean, I stopped a demon from being murdered. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of a stretch.
Yeah. All right.
I would say that would be more something like things were going bad and like you kind of brought the mood up,
Oh, true. Okay.
Like people were arguing, and you're like, "No, guys, don't argue." Which you may have done. I know you've done stuff like that in the past.
I have before, yeah.
So just keep an eye out for that, and you can claim it. Because I'm trying to use these more, and I think, this is a good way of like encouraging people to remember their characteristics.
Yeah, I mean, I try to play by mine as much as I can.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out.
All right. See you next time.
Next Sunday.